What's going on, everyone? Welcome to a special episode of Post Credits Podcast, a companion episode to episode 42.
Companion, like
You
a
said
lovable
companion.
dog,
Oh,
Yeah,
like
it's
a
a
lovable
companion.
dog,
Oh my.
Yeah,
a
or like
familiar.
I'll let any animal, goldfish, a pet crab, whatever you want as a companion. It's fine.
Are those things that you think are appropriate pets?
We've already gone off the 10 seconds. We're already off the rails. Jeez. This week on episode 42, we're going to be talking about weapons. However, this should post after that episode, so we're decided to do something a little different for this week. And in celebration of watching Nobody 2 coming up in the weeks to come, we have taken to look at a big list of action comedies, and we have made each of us have made our own list from 5 to 1 and 1 to 5. However, we're going to start us off. But we've done the anti-draft before. This is now a draft, and I will turn it over to Chris to explain the final rules.
So the final rules are we are going to draft some action comedies from the years 2015 to 2025
Yep.
are all the movies that we're accepting within the pool, and we're going to try to draft our best 5 movie watch list.
Yep.
And at the end, we will compare our lists and decide who has the best list of action comedies to sit there and go through on any given holiday, your choice, where you want to do some chuckling and see some people get beat up too, maybe at the same time.
So we are doing one other thing a little bit different this time too, Chris. You want to let the crowd into what we're doing on that one?
We have a 4th member in this draft today, and that member is going to be AI. So we are also going to draft against a supercomputer with generative learning, and we're going to see if their list is better than ours, and find out if they can take our jobs.
This is how Skynet starts.
We shall
right here.
We shall name him Chad. He is Chad.
All right. Well, I'll let him know his name is
All
Chad
right.
too. Yeah.
I mean, we're not using ChatGPT. We're using what? We're using Gemini. Right?
We're gonna try Gemini for this one.
Okay,
and
so
see how it goes for us.
No, but
So
Chad,
we're
CHAD.
we're gonna call him Jim
Jim. There we go. Okay, yeah.
All right, fine.
because
Chad.
that's far. If it was ChatGPT, then you'd call him
Yeah.
Chad.
We're not sponsored by Google or Gemini, so if you want to sponsor us
Not
with your
Google,
your
if
billions,
you're listening,
please.
and I know that you're fucking listening, and I
Fair
know
enough.
that you are listening.
Yeah. So
Please.
that's gonna be the name of the game. So that's the rules. I think it's better for us to just dive in. So
Hold on one sec. Just
go
make
ahead.
sure if you listen to us on YouTube, please hit the subscribe and like buttons. Check us out for we're going to start doing more of this content. So if you have a couple of laughs during this episode, consider subscribing, hit like, join the family that way. So thank you.
Join the family. All right.
We also had assuming you're telling. We also had the AI randomly pick an order for us. And Chris, you want to read off the order?
Yeah, so the turn order will be, and we are doing just line
regular
order.
draft.
Yep, yeah, we're doing line order. So it'll be myself with first pick, and Grayson is second pick up. We have old Jim,
Old Jim
as
Gemini.
number 3, and then Roger with the 4th pick, and that will continue to repeat itself as we go through.
Till we all have 5 picks.
Exactly, and when
I hope.
and,
Go ahead.
I was just going to say that once a movie's picked, it's no longer in the pool, so you can't pick up the same movie twice.
I hope Jim has every pick Roger's going to make in that order. Just
Sure.
he could.
Sure.
I mean, it could happen.
I hope
It
so.
really could. Okay, so I'm going to kick us off here. So with the first pick of the 2015 to 2025 action comedy draft, I'm drafting.
And this is 5 to 1, or is it? Doesn't
No,
matter?
just
it
your
doesn't
best
matter.
5, whatever
Yeah.
order.
Yeah,
you want.
it's just technically you want to pick your best.
Yeah,
one
you want
first.
to go. Yeah,
Yeah.
you want the best ones first.
I'm going to pick. So I'm not the comedy guy, right? So I know movies are funny, but I don't think they're funny. But you guys tell me things are funny, and you guys told me that The Naked Gun that we just watched was really funny. So I'm
okay.
gonna pick The Naked Gun.
It's a good one.
So I'm gonna pick the new The Naked Gun for my first pick in the 2050 to 2025 comedy draft. A very funny movie
Okay,
that we all chuckled a lot at.
We did.
So that is our first movie. So Grayson, that means you are next up for your first round pick. What do you got?
Sorry, Roger. I have to apologize. The Nice Guys.
Son of a
Has to be-
bitch.
I do it. It's like if I don't take this early, Roger's going to nab it. I have to.
No, because that's a number 1 contender.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay.
Shane Black comedy. Russell Crowe, Ryan Gosling. A hell of an entry, man. That's I think some of the best black comedy action that we've had in the past 10 years. So that's got to be on the list.
Gotcha. Okay. So now I'm going to see if Jim is ready to go. Give me a second here. He's going to think and then he's going to give us a response for what he's going to pick from the overarching list of 2015 to 2025 options, and he's going to take. He's taking one that's high on the IMDb list, but I don't think it's going to bother us very much. He's taking The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, which was
the Nick Cage movie,
one, right?
which is a funny.
It was
movie.
a funny movie. It's
a
got Pedro
funny
Pascal
movie.
in it as well, right?
It does.
Yep.
It does.
That's where they get high and watch Paddington, and
Oh, that's right.
That's a good movie.
He's got all his memorabilia in the
Yeah.
basement or something.
Yep, absolutely.
All right. Well, that's Jim's first pick. So, Roger, that goes back to you.
Okay, so I got to go fairly recent on mine because I got to get some big ones here. So, like, I got to get one. I got to go Deadpool and Wolverine with
thank
that
you.
one. Yep, got to. Look, I lost my first rounder, so you guys can deal with your own problems now. So,
I thought I was going to take that from Roger, and I was going to take Deadpool and Wolverine from Chris. I really thought I was going to be able to.
I thought, being the Marvel guy, I thought I was safe on that one, honestly.
well,
I was wrong. No, you got it.
Yep.
All right. Okay. So I'm going to put that one on the list, which is Wolverine and Deadpool. All right. So then coming back to me, top of the order again, I'm going to go right into, I'm going to pick a good one here. This is one of my favorites. So I'm going to go with Free Guy.
Ooh,
I love this movie.
choice.
I think it's funny. I think it's got some of the best comedic timing and some cool action going on in the whole movie. Very flashy. So I'm going to go with Free Guy as my next pick in this draft. So then, Grayson, it's going to come back to you, buddy.
I'm going to step over to the UK for a minute. I'm going to go with The Gentleman, Guy Ritchie.
That's a good movie.
I mean, I watched that. I just watched that again this week, and Wrath of Man. God, talk about a movie combo, man. Those two.
Wrath of Man, far less comedic.
Far more killing in Wrath of Man.
Still very awesome.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, one of my favorite lines in the Gentleman is when they're all sitting around Michelle Dockery, Matthew McConaughey, and I forget who else is in the scene. But Matthew McConaughey is like, he's a problem, and the camera goes to Michelle Dockery, and she goes, "There's some fuckery afoot."
Fuckery.
Perfect. Had to
All
be
right.
on the list. I think one of the best, so it had to be on the list.
Great choice. Great
Yes.
choice.
Yeah, I agree. All right, let's wake up. I'm going to wake up Jim here.
Jim,
And see
Jim, you're up.
See what Jim's got for us. And then we'll see here. Another high Metacritic score movie, Everything Everywhere All at Once, which we're told is funny.
I didn't like that movie that
But
much.
we
didn't
did like
either.
that
None
movie
of us-
very,
Well,
very
Chris,
much.
you liked it more than Roger and I
I did like it more than me.
I like the movie. I don't think it's a funny. I don't think it's really funny film. I like the movie for the elements for like deeper thought that it elicits and evokes from it. But as a comedy, the comedic parts didn't land for me personally. But yeah, so
Actually, hold on a second. I remember looking at this. Okay, so one rule that we had is it has to have both the comedy and the action tag on IMDb.
Mhm.
Both
Are we
those
going to
tags
call
are on.
Jim's bluff?
ooh, listen.
I'll check it.
Yeah, that's
Hang
fine.
on.
I'm checking it right now. I don't think it had both of those. I think I looked at this one. I'm like, there's had to be a reason I didn't even want to consider it. Maybe I'm wrong, but it dark comedy and it has action and dark comedy. It just doesn't have
Okay.
It
So
sneaks
it
in.
sneaks in.
All right, Jim, you got lucky.
there is fuckery afoot. Thanks, Jim.
Hang on, I closed my list. Hang on. Lost
no,
it. No, I got it back.
tragic.
Okay,
right.
so just a lot of good things have come off the board already.
Yeah,
Mhm.
jeez.
And since we're cutting it down to only 2015,
Yep.
I feel like I should go back to Marvel, even though I told you guys I
You-
wasn't going to
Don't
do
do
that.
it. Don't do
Well,
it.
here's the
man.
thing.
You don't
There's
have
some
to.
high ones up and on there.
For the record, I have
Well,
seen
look,
Marvel movies.
I want to win though, and that's the thing. Because like that's a real issue at
Yeah,
this
but
point.
are you gonna be able to live with yourself when you look at your list and look at and see a bunch of Marvel movies and know like real comedies that you're just into? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I would never do that. I'll never say that I did something incorrect or wrong. I'm going to go with Bullet Train,
Okay, that's a good one.
good
2022, Brad Pitt.
Okay,
It's a
Bullet Train's funny.
solid,
I like
solid,
Bullet
funny
Train a lot.
action movie. I think it's a good all around choice.
Yep.
Very solid in
Yep.
the trenches when you need it.
Yep. Okay. All right. So Bullet Train is off the board now. So that's got Brad Pitt and stuff in it, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So. All right. Well, that brings it back to me. We're going into pick 3. So this is the kind of like the middle section.
Basically
here.
halfway here.
So I've got a strategy line I want to try to take. I don't know if I'm going to go a certain route or not. Looking at my list of things I liked, I think I'm going to go with. I think I'm going to go with Mitchell's versus the Machines,
Ooh, all right.
which is a fantastic animated movie with really good, just very sudden comedic hits in it, between a howling monkey being replaced by a dad at some points and a stupid pug dog with a stupid
Sure.
face. That movie makes me laugh even now, so I like that one a lot. So I'm going to go with Mitchell's versus the Machines as my third pick, which leads to Grayson.
There is a flag on the field.
What?
It does not have the tag of action.
It has action.
It has adventure, but that's not action. We never said.
No.
Oh
no.
Quirky comedy, no action, because this would have been on my list. I love this movie. So.
Okay, yeah, okay.
So,
all right.
In the event of this happening for the first time, Roger, what should we? Is this a repick?
I think we let it slide this time.
Okay, copy.
Okay.
If the same person does it again, though, you have to get pumped to the end of the round. I think that's fair, right?
Yeah, that sounds.
I think it's safe to say Chris's strategy just changed. I know what he's going to audible to. I know it.
I have to look for something. Hold on.
I know what I would audible to if I had picked that.
100%.
Give me a second. I'm looking.
You could ride this out strong too.
Okay. So I'm going to audible to something that I don't think you guys think I'm going to pick. I'm going to pick Nimona.
Oh, you can fucking have it, Jesus.
Listen, we have problems with some things of Nimona, but Nimona's funny. Nimona has good comedy within it, especially when she turns into the demon child and terrorizes a certain character for a few times. I'm going to take Nimona. Actually, I think it's funny enough. I think it counts. So I'm going to go with that, and I'll pass the turn over to Grayson after that.
Hold on a second. Wait, okay. Action is there. Comedy. Okay, it is there.
It is.
Okay, it is. Yeah. They're the last two. Okay, copy. I was like, wait a minute. I don't see this. All right. My next. So, okay, we're back to me then, yeah?
Yeah, back to you.
Yep.
Okay. So, my next one, I'm going to go Weird, the Al Yankovic.
Oh, yeah. I don't like that one.
Does it qualify as action? Is it in the thing as action?
Thought so. Maybe I thought I checked it.
Check them.
Action and comedy both are in there.
Yeah, because I could see where it has that.
With the cartel scene alone,
yeah,
it's going to have action, right? Yeah. So
all right, Jim.
Have to. It's Jim's turn. Jim is processing. We'll give him a second.
While Jim's processing, I think if you haven't seen Weird in a while with Daniel Radcliffe as Al Yankovic, a complete satire on that. You should.
It's not satire.
Sorry, it's
a parody.
Yeah, sorry, parody. You should absolutely
get it.
Yeah. Sorry, my mistake. I think that's a
it's funny,
hilarious movie. So yeah.
Jim is taking Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves.
See, that's on my list.
I have that on there. Son of a bitch.
Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves.
I think that movie is, for the record, I think Dungeons and Dragons is excellent.
Pretty good movie.
Yeah, probably underrated.
All right, so I'm going a little bit deeper in the well this time since I had two fairly recent things. I'm going to Logan Lucky, which is a comedy action heist movie circles around a NASCAR race, which is very funny and very well made. I know a lot of people that I talked to about the movie have never seen it. I do encourage you guys, if you've never checked it out, to watch that movie.
Gotcha.
And the Metacritic score will back that up. It is very, very highly rated. So, all right. Back to you in the 4 slot.
Okay. I'm going to ask a question just because I've been doing a little bit of extra and I may have missed it.
I need clarification.
Did anybody pick the Nice Guys?
Yeah, well, I did.
Okay. I couldn't remember if it was the Nice Guys or the Gentlemen, but I think both.
He picked both of
There.
those.
Yeah, so I want to make sure. Okay. Yeah. Well, then I'm gonna go to. You already took my big one, but I'm gonna take the next best thing. I'm gonna take Deadpool.
Okay.
Because I think Deadpool is super fucking funny. So I'm gonna dive into the Marvel universe.
It's fair.
And I'm gonna grab Deadpool out of it.
See, I feel safe with you having that pick because I know that Deadpool and Wolverine is the better version of that movie. So,
but there's nothing wrong with Deadpool.
No, it's
you know what I mean.
It's a fine choice.
Yeah.
It's a fine choice.
Yep. It's a Deadpool for me.
All right, Grayson.
My number 4. Give me a second.
Yep.
Is somebody writing these down? Because I'm not.
I am, but I'm gonna have to. I'm doing it. Yes.
Yeah.
Have to clarify at the end.
Thank you, Grayson. I'm not writing all these down.
Just like Jim, I have to collate for a second. I have to. It's between 2, and if I go 1, I'm gonna have to do the same route. But it's so good, and I feel like I already have a stellar. I'm gonna go with. I hate to do this, but Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse.
Solid choice. Solid choice.
Man. all these non-Marvel stands.
So I love it. I love that he said Into the Spider-Verse when the better option is Across the Spider-Verse.
It's true.
Well,
It's true.
I'm hoping that no one takes that, so I can.
That's weird.
maybe one to it.
Yeah.
We'll see what Jim does. Oh, Jim, you're on the clock, pal.
Jim's up. Jim made a choice. Jim is taking game night.
What?
Okay, that's
Jim is taking.
You know what?
Game
That's
night.
a pretty funny movie.
Jason Bateman,
with Bateman and Rachel McAdams,
yeah.
Okay,
All Roger, what's your second last pick?
Ooh, so now I feel like I need to block and take Across the Spider-Verse just so I have that in my right.
Being pressured into taking a movie that wasn't on your list originally is actually kind of crazy.
I mean, it's on my list, but it wasn't going to be this high up. See, I think I got to go.
You should call his bluff. He's not going to take both Spider-Man Across and Into the.
It's a bold choice if you do.
It is a bold choice.
I kind of want to shut the door just so he can't, though. But fair. I have a good option though. Like I want to take Bad Boys 3. I want to take Bad Boys for Life.
All right,
because no one has considered that, and that's a pretty fucking good movie.
Yeah, it's not the worst movie out there for sure.
No,
is it a better choice than Into the Spider-Verse or Across the Spider-Verse?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but
not.
here's the thing: I'm calling his bluff to see if he'll actually pick it or not. Besides, you get a choice too to make.
True.
If you want to.
True. All right, so you're locking in Bad Boys for Life.
Bad Boys 3, which is Bad Boys for Life.
Yeah.
So which is dumb as hell.
All right.
It loses 1 point off my own list because of that poor name choice.
Poor naming choice. Okay, so it is my last pick now, right?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Give me just a second here. What do I bring it home with? I got a few options on my list. I think where I'm going to go for my last pick, not even for the win, not even for any other reason than the spirit of this list and why we're here. I think I'm going to grab Nobody.
I was going to say, someone better take this movie.
I think I'm going to take Nobody for the spirit of the list and why we started talking about this to begin with a week ago. So I'm going to go with Nobody. I'll lock that in. We'll go with Nobody. Grayson, it's to you.
Give me a second. It's between the one I mentioned and another one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Calling his bluff. There's no way he does it.
Yeah, but if I do, that's it. That's the game winner. Like, there's nothing higher than those two.
I don't know. I mean, you say higher, but like it's got to be like it's an action comedy list, and I think it's going to depend on what your goal of the list is when you look at it and you think about that day of movie watching.
I know. We know one that just because I'm looking at it now, one that I wanted to be on the list but doesn't satisfy both criteria is Horrible Bosses.
Horrible Bosses is a funny fucking
movie.
because
that movie is so goddamn funny.
Yeah.
No, but it's so funny.
It is funny. You're right.
Both of them. I think both of them are hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm going to go.
Make a choice.
Chris, what you said actually kind of resonated. It might be The Fall Guy.
The Fall Guy. I think that's the better choice.
It's a good choice. That would have been, if it was there, that was very likely going to be one of my picks.
Yeah. All right. And I'm going to open up to Jim. Jim's last pick is Ready or Not. I don't know what that is.
Ready or Not. So that's a movie where they get married and like they have to spend the night in the house and like the whole family tries to kill them to get the inheritance or whatever.
Is it funny?
It's
I just watched this last night. So
Did you really?
Yeah, I've watched a ton of these movies.
Apparently, it wasn't funny enough to be on his list. He just
it was my number 6. It was my number 6.
It's a pretty funny movie.
Okay.
It's so Samara Weaving is playing a girl marrying into a very rich family, but like there's kind of a supernatural element in how they made their money. And every time someone marries into the family, everyone has to gather into the Ladomus, that's their name, the Ladomus game room, and draw a card. They put a blank card in this mystical box, and out pops the game they have to play. Now, for most people, it's like Old Maid, Monopoly. Mm-hmm. It's a card game, and what's about to happen to Samara Weaving hasn't happened in a very long time. And the movie opens up with the oldest member of the family having to play this game and kill her husband because that's the game that was chosen, and you have to follow the rules. Hide and seek. The bride, whoever's being brought into the family, has to hide, and the family has to seek them.
Stay alive till dawn.
And if they survive till dawn, then consequences for the family. Well, like what they think of the consequences, they all die. That's what they think. So they're fiendishly trying to kill this woman, while also the father and mother are consoling their son. Hey, sorry, we got to kill your wife.
Yeah. Yep.
But it's got to happen, son. It's got to happen.
Gotcha. All right. Well, then that goes to Roger for your last pick.
Goes to Jim.
Jim picked Ready or Not.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That's
Okay.
okay.
Oh, so I wasn't paying attention.
Is it going to be Roger?
Well, so I have a couple of choices, and there's some really good ones out there that not only are good movies, but fulfill like Metacritic requirements that are extraordinarily scored high. And I don't want to do that just to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to pick Across the Spider-Verse just to do it. But both of those movies are A++ level movies. So I think I'm going to go slightly different this time.
Okay.
But get something that still covers everything. I'm going to go with the Suicide Squad from 2021.
Okay.
Because that movie's really, really funny and really, really violent. So
it is really, really violent.
So yeah, I think that'll do it. I also considered going with Guardians 2, even though I've already picked a Marvel movie. So, and nobody picked Thor Ragnarok.
Nope. Yeah, and I think that's.
What do you mean? Who cares?
Ragnarok's good.
Because like, here's the thing: Ragnarok is going like you
Ragnarok's
may underestimate it,
Ghost.
but like critically, Ragnarok is really, really high.
True.
Like, really high. And the other one that's really high that nobody picked is the Jason Statham, Melissa McCarthy, Spy.
Yeah,
that was my number 7.
It's a big one.
I didn't see it, so I wasn't sure how funny it was.
I know not everybody enjoys Melissa McCarthy for whatever reason, and that's fair. But that movie is very, very funny.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, recommend it.
Nice.
All right. So Grayson, did you tabulate a list out? How we do? How we looking here?
What was? Hold on, I'm just doing that. Just fill time for like 30 seconds. What was?
Sure, we'll just sit here and stare at you awkwardly.
Oh, Ready.
Jim picked Ready or Not.
Yeah.
Or not. Okay, and I just have to do Rogers now. Roger, your choices were Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yep.
I wrote them all down like I scribbled, but now that I
Yeah.
realize I'm the one that's got to do the list now, I got to write them out.
Yeah. You ended up being the list guy.
And number 2 is Bullet Train.
Bullet Train.
And then Logan Lucky.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of good choices here, man. And then Bad Boys for Life.
Yep.
And then what was your last one, Roger?
The Suicide Squad.
The Suicide Squad.
All right. I am okay. So I'm done tabulating. So, Chris, your list, dear listener and audience member, and Jim, if you're listening, because we know you are.
Yes, of course he is.
Chris's list is The Naked Gun, the 2025, Free Guy, Nimona, Deadpool, and Nobody. A solid list.
Enjoyable theater.
My list: The Nice Guys, The Gentleman, Weird, The Al Yankovic Story, Into the Spider-Verse, and The Fall Guy.
Grayson's got 3 heavy hitters there.
Yeah.
And Jim, here's your list, because we all know everyone in Google's listening, or whoever has that. Jim has The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves, Game Night, and Ready or Not. Another oddly solid list from the AI contender.
So one thing about Jim's list is he went for like, Oscars.
Yeah, it seems like Metacritic.
Jim stacked some Oscars there.
Yeah.
Some Oscars.
Oh God, it is Skynet. It knows.
It knows.
Right. Okay, and Roger, Deadpool and Wolverine, Bullet Train, Logan Lucky, Bad Boys for Life, and the Suicide Squad. James Gunn's The Suicide Squad.
Yep.
So what do we think about the list?
So one thing I'll say about my list is I don't feel like I have the strongest list. I have a very solid list.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't have like a big heavy hitter on mine.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I mean, Deadpool and Wolverine is that for me, but like looking at Grayson's list and seeing the 3, with the Gentleman sliding into the 2 slot, it's fucking brutal.
Yeah,
brutal.
I'll take my second victory for these. Yeah.
Well, I mean, so hold on.
I don't know about it. I don't know about a runaway victory. I mean, you got a pretty good list.
Yeah. I was gonna say. So, I mean, let's talk about the AI's list again. So, Grayson, read those back off. I know we have Unbearable Weight of Mass Talent. We have Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves.
Yep.
Game Night and Ready or Not. Dungeons and Dragons and Game Night is where this kind of gets dragged down. I think
they're funny movies, though.
I was gonna say
they are. I love Dungeons and Dragons. I will never besmirch it. I just don't think it's anywhere. It's not close to Nice Guys. It's not close to Naked Gun. It's not close to Deadpool and Wolverine. It's like second tier of all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If all that stuff is the top tier, then
and then
Game Night is just what kills his list.
You think so?
I do think so, because if you look at all of our lists and even his list, every choice I think I would have chosen before. Every single choice here, all 20 or all 19 after, I would have chosen before Game Night, and without even thinking about it.
Gotcha.
Well, I think the one interesting choice that Jim does have there is the Everything Everywhere All at Once, because like that would have never come into my periphery as an action comedy.
Yeah.
But it does fulfill its criteria, so I give it credit for that. I just personally didn't enjoy that movie as much as everybody, because it got a lot of critical acclaim and a lot of Oscar talk.
It did.
Where I just sort of looked at it, I was like, yeah, I'm not really for me. So
it won.
Is all right.
It won Best Picture.
It won a lot of stuff
that year.
Yeah, it won a lot of stuff.
Grayson, you have The Nice Guys, The Gentleman, Weird. What else did you have? You have two more in there. Spider-Verse,
and The Fall Guy.
The Fall Guy is probably the best last pick out of anybody here. That's what I was going to go with.
Of all those movies, I think that's actually of my list. I think The Fall Guy is actually the weak link there. But I think it's still a pretty.
It is, but it's a good choice.
I think Spider-Verse is actually your weakest link. Okay. So we have to decide, right? We have 3 votes. Because we're not going to ask old Jim what he thinks.
You should though.
So for a day of 5 movie watch marathon.
Okay.
Not gonna be all through at once, but you're gonna watch these 5 movies throughout the day. I do
or a weekend. You don't have to be a psycho and watch
fine.
5 straight movies.
Gotcha. But a 5 movie run.
But only these.
Only these. So like I'm gonna fight for my list for a second. I have Nobody, which is a great it's such a fun movie.
Sure.
I think Deadpool has that superhero element because we all have a Marvel movie, whether we like it or not.
Yeah. We do.
We all have a Marvel movie. So I have the worst of the 2
except for Jim.
on the board, which will say, well, because James is a refined movie watcher, apparently. I mean, if you look at Jim's list.
When he watches movies and critiques him, he goes by James.
Gotcha. True. I even have I even have the family friendly kid movie with Nimona in there as well to kind of go with the Spider-Verse that Grayson's got going on. And then Free Guy, and I have The Naked Gun, the 2025 The Naked Gun, which we all agree was good.
Well, I agree that's funny. I think if you let this out into like a broad, if you had the audience vote for this, I don't think The Naked Gun's going to be quite as high of a pick as you think it is.
You don't think?
Well, because
that's fair.
Numbers dictate that they haven't seen it. So
yeah,
which means comedy's always best on first viewing. You know what I mean? So
sure. So I mean that means they haven't seen it, so they can't vote for it. So
I honestly
making my point forward.
I honestly didn't think either one of you guys was going to choose that, and that was a lock on my list. So I had the audible.
It's a good choice because it's very funny.
It's why I clarified the specific rule before we started recording.
Right.
I wanted to be sure. So then.
The last thing I'll say about my list, something I already mentioned, is like I think I have a very solid list. Like all of mine are equally good. I don't really have like a superstar on there though.
Yeah.
Like I have a bunch of 3rd round picks.
But even
that look, I could win a sporting contest with that.
Even into your 4th and 5th pick, they're like 3rd round.
They're still 3rd rounders.
Yeah, they're
solid 3rd rounders. Good value.
I would say your first 2 picks depends on how you define the term superstars. Because Deadpool and Wolverine, what that movie
Wolverine
is I'm telling you, Marvel needs to tap into that more. It need that there's like that.
I mean, I win the money fight.
Sure, I mean
he's right by a lot.
Yeah, by like everybody else's list and then my one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That's really it.
I'm pretty sure that one movie beats out most of these.
I think the other 19 choices that were made today.
And I wouldn't. I mean. With an audience, I wouldn't underestimate Bullet Train because that movie.
No, Bullet Train was pretty good. Here's the thing, though. It's not. I have a lot of people that didn't see Bullet Train that I know that I talk to about movies.
I think it's just the styling of it, honestly.
Well, yeah, it's more Japanese style movie, and I mean, like, look, I think that's a very positive thing for that movie. I think it really helps it.
Yeah,
because it's got a lot of heavy anime influence, which is awesome for that. But
okay, so here's the only way we can settle this. We each get 1 vote, and you can't vote for yourself. Whose list are you taking?
No, wait a second. I still think my list is looking at the 5.
Well, yeah, but you can't vote for your own list.
No.
Yeah.
I understand, but you guys got a chance to explain your list. Come on.
Oh, good. Yeah, good.
I mean, I don't think. Look, if I was looking at these 4 lists, I mean, I would be attracted to the list I made here for certain reasons. It's
yeah.
I think Weird is by far and away one of the heavy hitters of this. If we're gonna call this a genre, heavy hitter, it's Weird is done so in such a brilliant way that you can't help but some of that comedy comes at you from a side, from like a sidewinder that you're like, that's fucking hilarious, man.
I think you would run into the thing though if you ask a neutral observer about what they feel about that movie, you're going to get a lot of people like never seen it.
Yeah.
Never seen it. Which would hurt.
It has a similar problem as what you're saying that Naked Gun has. And honestly, Grayson, I think Weird's not very good personally. So I don't resonate and connect with you on that point. But I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from on that. And that's the problem with comedy. Comedy is so subjective that it's very easy to fall into that camp. Well, especially for me, it's like that's not funny. But like I think Weird is like your wild card choice from my perspective. I think Spider-Verse is actually your weakest pick on this list. Because it's just, I don't think of that movie in as like a comedy anytime I think of it personally, but it doesn't mean that it's not a good list.
It's got the tagging though, so
I no, 100%, absolutely. And you know what?
You're completely undermining the whole bagel scene.
I was about to say it's got the bagel scene though, which, god damn, that's so good.
Or when he the underrated funny thing about that movie is when he sticks his hand on Gwen's shoulder, he's just like, hey.
Yeah.
He's like sweating and shit.
Oh yeah,
it's terrible.
All right.
I will say something positive about Grayson's list. He's got a good list.
I'm jealous of the Nice Guys and the Fall Guy. I can't believe he got the Fall Guy,
and he's got the Gentleman. He got the Nice Guys and Gentleman, which are 2 of my favorite comedy movies of recent years, back to back. Which again proves that I have the best choice in comedy here. I'm just saying.
Somehow, even when he doesn't win, he's gonna win.
Yes, I am a humble man. I will congratulate Grayson on picking my favorite movies to use a list to fucking win. Yes.
Okay. So I think it's fair to say we all can eliminate Jim's list, correct?
So Jim made a decent list. Like
I agree with that.
Overall, no jokes aside, I think the AI put on a fairly strong showing. I'm also surprised it didn't start eliminating stuff that we'd picked out and this gone right off its own the highest Metacritic score.
Yeah,
but that's fine. It's a well-rounded list.
It is.
I mean, when Game Night is the weakest action comedy on your list, that's pretty good.
Not terrible. Yeah, I think the inclusion of Everything Everywhere All at Once. I think I can argue the same thing for that as I do Spider-Verse, but I don't see that as a comedy. I see that as like a visceral, cerebral thriller type experience in a way, almost. Like a heavy drama.
The movie's just fucking weird. So
that too. So okay,
heavily weird.
I'll go in draft order, and I'll pick. Go in draft order. I'll pick the list here that I like the most.
Can I ask a question about 2 movies? 2 movies that I wanted to pick and didn't. Stuber, which I thought was hilarious.
It's funny.
Do you guys remember that one?
Yeah, it's pretty weak on the overall list, though.
And something else I wanted to look at is Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
That's a good one. That would have been a good one. The one I didn't pick that I was afraid it was going to be told no because of its where it originates from was I didn't pick Ricky Stenicki. Which
does it qualify as action?
That's the one thing I didn't look at it because I discounted it myself to begin with.
Very funny. I think I mentioned that last.
You're right
week.
Though. It's probably not qualified as
action. It's not
going
to qualify.
But because it's a streaming only thing, I thought, well, maybe we don't pick that one. So I didn't even let it beyond that.
And I didn't choose Tag. I wanted to choose also, but
Tag is too far out. What year is that?
Isn't it 14?
No, Tag is 2018, guys.
Is
we talked 2014 on a previous endeavor that didn't start until 2017. We talked about Tag, so
yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think Tag has got to be one of the funniest movies. Personally, to me, is just fucking hilarious, man.
You could have picked it then.
I should have, and there's a couple of things like Stuber. I should have picked Puss in Boots. Two movies that no one talked about. The Hitman's Bodyguard and the Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard.
I have Hitman's Bodyguard. It was flip-flopped and right there at the end. I almost picked that because that movie is very funny.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what else? Violent Night, Guns Akimbo, Let's Be Cops. Let's Be Cops is hilarious, man. And there's tons of action in that one. But the thing is, what are we... I know what you're gonna do, Chris, and I don't think we're gonna come to. That's why it's so hard to quantify lists because But okay, let's okay.
But we're
I
going to quantify a list.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that the strongest list here, not picking my own, in draft order, me first. I think it's going to go to Grayson. I think I'm going to give my point to Grayson.
Yeah.
The Nice Guys to me is just such a funny goddamn movie.
I think The Nice Guys might be the best. I think it's the strongest choice on.
When he's
list.
in the stall,
yeah,
with his pants down and just
trying to take a shit.
Yeah, trying to take a shit and everything. I think that's funny.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So Grayson, who are you going to give your point to out of the lists available to you?
I mean, I can make it easy, and you don't have to because I think Grayson's list is better than mine, and I think it's better than yours.
Got it.
So
okay, yeah,
like Grayson begrudgingly will win this challenge. Like I said, by using my movie choices, which is fucking insulting.
All right,
insulting.
All right. Well, then, Grayson, where would your point have gone to for runner-up?
I've been thinking about this for like 10 minutes now. I can't because I'm so attracted to Deadpool and Wolverine and Bullet Train.
Yeah,
and Roger's right about Logan Lucky. Like the more I think about that movie, and I haven't watched that for like it's got to be. You
ever seen that, Chris?
I have not.
You should check it out for real. It's funny.
I'm not going to be offended. I'm not going to be offended by not winning the comedy list because as a guy who doesn't like comedies,
well,
you know what I
Logan
mean?
Lucky might actually be. I mean, Logan Lucky might actually give Nice Guys a run for its money. Now that I'm thinking, like, really thinking about Logan Lucky, it's like, God,
let's not get crazy. I know it's a good choice, but let's not.
So it sounds like you're going Rogers list. It sounds like the Naked Gun, Free Guys, Nimona, Deadpool, and Nobody just don't do it for you.
No, well, most things on your list except I can't side with Nimona or Deadpool. Deadpool's funny.
Deadpool's crazy.
Well, to me, the movie is. See, that's the problem that Deadpool and Wolverine fixed was it removed some of the Ryan Reynolds and put in Hugh Jackman where it was very sorely needed.
Gotcha.
But I would choose Deadpool 2 before I choose Deadpool. I think Deadpool 2 is a better choice than Deadpool.
Deadpool 2 isn't nearly as funny as Deadpool is.
However, Deadpool 2 has the trappings for me of it's got that really emotional push with Vanessa and when he does the right thing to save other squad members.
Gotcha.
For me,
are we doing emotional movies or comedy movies though? You know what I'm saying?
It's still part of the movie.
It's got more sleeveless Josh Brolin.
It does.
Respect.
Yeah.
It does. But then again, you also have Nobody and Free Guy. You know,
I know
it's hard for me to make.
You have a very good list, Chris. I
appreciate that.
I would probably rank your list above my own as well.
I was going to give the point to. I think
it's still his list is still better.
Yeah, true.
That's the damning part of it.
Yeah.
Well, I think Chris would have gotten my point.
All right, I'll take runner up in this.
Because I think Naked Gun, Free Guy, and Nobody are just like, yeah, okay, I'm in. Let's do this marathon right now.
Yeah, I think it's funny that so like this isn't the first time we've done one of these, and you guys should check it out if you haven't checked it already. But like we done an anti-draft before where
it was the Marvel anti-draft.
It was the Marvel anti-draft, and the winner was so blatantly obvious we didn't have to debate it.
Oh yeah, it was Grayson won that one by picking the shittiest list of movies I think I've ever seen. I think did we do 4 or 5 for that one as well?
That one
yeah,
too.
That was
bad.
That was real bad.
It was. There was no way I was watching Ghost Rider.
Yeah, he called like Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance, and I was just like, oh, that's so bad. Yeah, it was not great.
It's interesting that this one, I think it lends itself to.
What do you have? Madam Web, Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance, and something else. Shitbox movie.
A crazy bad list on point too. I think it's funny. I think this lends to how just subjective comedy can be, and I think that's a good point to remember like for people that are watching and thinking about like what makes good comedy. It's what you might find funny. 3 asses on the internet might not think it's funny at all, Jim. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things where
Jim had a valiant showing.
You like what you like, and that's all right because comedy is not gonna hit with everybody every single time, which I think just lends to how it works in that space.
Yeah.
I can't even find when that was posted. Was that only video?
I don't know. Maybe
that one.
It might have been.
Yeah.
I think I can't find it on Podbean, so that might have only been.
I'll dig it out.
May have been on a previous venture.
No, it wasn't. We didn't do any drafts on that. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I've been told.
All right. Well, I think we'll wrap this up.
Yeah.
So this has been a comedy draft by 3 dudes on the internet and Jim.
Action comedy draft.
Action comedy draft by 3 dudes on the internet and Jim. So thank you guys for listening in. Grayson, I'll let you close us out with the usuals.
Thank you guys for joining me for this very fun draft. I always start off with these things like, oh, I'm really excited. Then I get like really nervous and start sweating. So
I just a sweater.
Yeah,
thank you very, very much. What do you mean? What does that mean? I look like a sweater. What does that
You
even
know what
mean?
it means.
Same thing when someone says they look like a narc or they look like a squealer.
Are you saying I look like those things too? Jeez Louise. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us for this companion episode, episode 42, which, if you're listening to this, posted on the 12th of this month, and this is posting on the 15th. So go back up a couple days, check that out, that episode. I'm talking, of course, in weird future past tense because we haven't recorded it yet. But
yep.
Anyway,
you don't have to tell them that; they don't know.
Complete transparency with our audience. That's what I want.
There you go. There you go.
This has been Post Credits Podcast. Check out how you can find us on the following services.
You can find this one only on YouTube. Thanks for talking to us. You can check out our regular show at a couple other places.
There you go. Yes, such
as
this
Apple episode Podcast. Will only be on YouTube,
such as Apple Podcast, Spotify, or Google Podcast, Spotify, Amazon Music, and Podbean, and also YouTube. And this one's only going to be video, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for joining, and we look forward to seeing you for the next one.